Alright. Hey, this is Jack. I think the more interesting thing about the 2K's mobile game market is not just the raw number. Yes, going from around $5 million to $3 million, you can see on the screen here, in the 6 years is really impressive. But the real story is how they adapt. You know, because a few years ago, hyper-casual was the easy game for many studios. You could buy users for maybe 5 cents, 10 cents, push a simple game, monetize with ads, and move fast. And you can see that some number I show you the highlight numbers news, right? But that model became harder. You know, the CPI went up, tracking became harder, user became more expensive, and suddenly downloads alone were not enough anymore. Alright, amazing number, right? This is where the 2K did something smart. You know, they didn't just say, okay, hyper-casual is dead, let's complain. They moved. They tested puzzle. Alright. They tested hybrid casual. Some team even started looking at strategy and for time, you know, and to me that is a key lesson for today. Alright. But you see some interesting thing here with the bigger title with the name only. So where is place for a small studio? So we should think differently. The angle, right? They were not only building for the market they had, they were preparing for the market that was coming, and this is something Vietnam studios should really think about. Alright, because today a lot of teams still look at what is working now. What game is scaling now, what creative is getting cheap CPI now. And you can imagine it easily to use the tool Ad Intelligence, and you sort, you filter the top game in the puzzle game, and then you can see which one is the top. Download which one is the top creative that we call winning creative. Right. But if everyone can see it, maybe you are already late. The better question is, what will work when CPI is no longer cheap? What will work when players expect deeply gameplay? Alright? Mod studio? I don't say all studio, right? Mod studio? They chasing for gameplay for very short time gameplay, like a D1, D3. For the long list is around 7 days. So what will work when your game needs retention for 30 days, 60 days, not just day one? That is why 2K Studios became strong. Not because every game was super original from day one, but because they understood business very well. To be honest, they understand business very well. Look at as numbers. They improved fast. The new UA, retention, LTV, monetization, and light ops were not separate things. They were part of the same machine. And another important point I would love to share with you that investment followed success. Around $3.5 billion, alright, went into 2K's gaming after 2020, but the money did not create the first success. The first success created belief, then investor came in. So for founders, I think the message is simple. Don't wait for funding to become serious. Build serious signal first. Then so that your team can test fast, so that your game can keep users, so that your creatives can bring the right user, so that the business can scale. The capital has a reason to follow you. For me, Tukey is not a perfect blueprint that Vietnam can copy one by one, but it gives us a very clear mindset. Alright. Don't get too comfortable with the model that made money yesterday, because the next wave usually belong to the teams who start changing before they are forced to change. So, based on the AI industry right now, and the community and the knowledge that we can learn really fast, but we should change the mindset first. Alright, see you.